Steve0,
What's the word?
Big Q, what up?
What up, Kev?
Hey man, listen, the Chicago Bears had pressers. We heard from Kevin Warren, we heard from Ryan Poles, and we heard from Thomas Brown. I want to hear what y'all think about that. And the Chicago Bulls dominate the Brooklyn G Leaguers last night. And then we got the Chicago Sky schedule release. We're gonna talk about all that plus more right after the intro. Good morning, Chicago sports fans. Welcome to another episode of Chicago Chi-Town Sports Central. Y'all know what to do. Hit us up wherever you like to receive your social media information. Today we got Steve0 and Q in the building, and we're gonna jump right into the content. The Chicago Bears fired Matt Eberflus. Everybody and their grandmama know about that. But we got to hear from the top brass yesterday, and Kevin Warren, GM Ryan Poles, and Thomas Brown giving their thoughts on the situation. And we also got to hear from Jalen Johnson over on 670 to score last night. If y'all missed that interview, that was a good one too. Let us know how y'all feeling. Steve, what you thinking, my guy?
I mean, they said all the correct things to say, but like, I think what most people walked away from this interview was just like, all right, you said everything that you said last time. Are you gonna do it? And I think that's the overwhelming thing when it comes to this whole franchise. We don't really care about what you got to say no more. It's about what you're doing. And at the end of the day, go out there and do it. Like you could say, like, yeah, did Kevin Warren sound like he wasn't playing? Yeah. But he also brung up that damn stadium 14 times. We don't give a damn about that stadium at this point. And we
Yeah, I
already
mean,
know it's down the road anyway. So you don't even have a lock on what site you're gonna put it on. So stop bringing up this world class organization and this world. We're trying to build this world class state, bro.
right.
Just say why you fired them and get the fuck on so you can introduce your goddamn head coach. That's I'm pretty sure that I think more people wanted to hear from Thomas Brown more than anything.
Well, it's and before we get to you, Q, listen. I thought Ryan Poles and Kevin Warren, they didn't even have to come out and talk because they ain't say nothing. Neither one of them said
Those look
anything.
like somebody stole his damn dog.
He looked like he was sick. His stomach was hurting because he's his choices at offensive coordinator and head coach. Even though I feel like the head coach situation was a little bit forced upon him. He had three people to choose from, and they had their favorite when they hired him. But he looked like somebody that's not used to failing. And right now those two were failures. But as far as Kevin Warren is concerned, I echo those sentiments. Like, dude, he's talking about some we feel like things are going to go right for three reasons. One, we have great fans. Two, we're the organization is awesome. And three, we're going to build a. Just shut up, bro. We don't care about none of that. You pandering to us right now, G. Y'all came into this season promising us results right now, and the only results we got is what we always get as Bears fans: mental health deterioration. Go ahead, Q.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the exact example of what happened. They just sat there. They kept telling us things that no one wanted to hear, no one needed to hear. Um, I will say Thomas Brown's like press conference was actually pretty fun to watch. He took a lot of accountability. He sounded like a kind of coach that's going to make people work for what they want to do. But as far as like Poles and him, like literally, Poles looked like he was in trouble. He sat there the entire time with his head down, like, I'm just happy I didn't get fired. That's that's all I can say is that I didn't get fired. I'm here. Like the fact that they had to have that press conference and everything they talked about was the future of the team. Because they literally can't talk about the current team without pissing everybody off. Says a lot.
And I'm excited to turn it around. Nigga, you got 5 games left. What you
Right.
excited about?
We're gonna get this right. No, you're not. No, you're not.
No.
And before I ask this next question about the coach, as a matter of fact, do either of you feel like the Chicago Bears can get it right with selecting another coach to run this franchise?
I lied. I'll be lying to say that I was confident. Can they? Yes. Can they? Yes. Because they had multiple people that I felt like was quality head coaching, or head offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. They had quality coaches to to choose from. They just always end up choosing the wrong one. So that's my thing is, are they going to have a group of candidates that they think that they like that fits all the bills, all the things, all the intangibles that they want? And are they going to let it's almost a double-sided sword because it's not only that do I not trust them. I don't know if George got something to say with it, or if they're gonna put another thing together where we gotta vote to like
Yep, that's what Kevin Warren sounded like yesterday.
yeah.
It sounded like he was on some. Oh well, we're a team, we're a tandem, we're gonna
Yep.
figure it out. But Ryan Poles can make the decision. You know what the Bears are like? They're like that girl that's like, I want security and stability and somebody that loves me and is there for me, and then they go pick Future. That's what the Bears do. That's what they do. So Q, how you feeling? You think the Bears are gonna get this right with the next head coach of this franchise?
I mean, they can get lucky. There's always a shot that they pick someone that ends up being good. Um, I don't know. They seem like a team that just they have too many people trying to help make this decision. They need to give one person the job. Interview everybody, make a good decision. There can't be six people trying to figure out who you like and then they're all putting it in. Because if we think about it for real, the McCaskies are gonna have the final say. If they're involved in this search, it doesn't matter what Kevin wants, it doesn't matter what Poles wants, it don't matter what the players want. It matters what they want.
Well, I will say I'm not necessarily saying Kevin shouldn't be. He should be a part of the process because great organizations, the president, GM, the assistant GM, coaches, they all have a say in opinions of what we should go in the vision. But the owner, fuck no. The owner shouldn't have no say. And my other thing was bringing in somebody like, oh, we need Bill Polian to assist. We don't need no assistance. That's the problem that I'm having. It's not that Kevin should be a part of it. Should he be trying to bring somebody as an assistant that he's comfortable? No, it should be you in a room. It should realistically be about six people. Kevin, the coaches, and Ryan. That's it.
But my thing is, Kevin should be the one making the decision.
The decision of the coach,
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Right.
the
For me,
GM.
like from what we've seen, like I don't mean like the way it should work in the NFL, but like Ryan Poles chose two terrible
I feel
people.
you.
Like you failed to the worst of failure. The McCaskies for years have failed to the worst of failure.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of you should have any type of choice in this. You both shown you do not know how to pick either of these things. Give him a chance. He's the only one who sounds like he gives a shit about us looking good at all. McCaskies don't care. They just want to sell tickets. Pose is like, hey, you can see it in the press conference. I'm here. Like, I got a job, whatever happens, whatever they want to do.
Yeah, it's just weird because it's a lot of like underlying stories you don't really know about. Like they're saying, like there's a rumor out there that he wanted to fire Matt Eberflus at the Patriots game. There's rumors that it was an arranged marriage. Poles never really wanted Flus. It's like we don't know. Like that's
Yeah.
the thing. Like, and that's the underlying problem is the McCaskey. George fucking lied. Oh, I'm a coach. I'm gonna get hire people that know football. I'm gonna stay out of it. You're not staying out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Your DNA all over the shit.
How many billionaires you know who stay out of shit?
Nobody, none of them.
The motherfucker, the woman in Detroit did. She just said, "Shit, just tell me what's going on, where I'm spending my money, and then
That's true.
let's win."
That's true. I'm tired of the McCaskies. I'm tired of them, bro. I'm tired of George. I don't even want to hear the name George no more,
Either
bro.
way,
George of the
fucker.
Jungle, Curious George, none of them, bro. George, let's leave it out. Leave it at that, man. I'm tired of the Bears organization from the top to the bottom, bro. Like you got so much talent on this team, and it brings you to Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson was livid, and we already know. But yesterday he gave perspective on what happened. He said, you know, it hasn't been a lack of talent, especially this year. It got to a point with me where I was fed up. I don't really give a damn about too much of it. At some point, enough is enough. I was not some major part of him getting fired. That's not on me. But there was a frustration in words that I expressed just from losing. I've been losing for 5 years. A high level player like myself, after a certain point, somebody has to say something. I can't give details because it was one of those moments where you just don't really remember everything that was said. It was based on around frustration and losing, hearing certain things and seeing certain things these past few weeks. You could say the last few weeks, but for me, it's been the last 5 years of my career. I'm used to winning, and I haven't done that since I've been in a Bears uniform. So, hey, he said, I ain't got no regrets. Beyond all of this, God has me right where he needs me to be. I'm frustrated, but that never changed my faith in being where I'm supposed to be. And I echo those sentiments that Jalen Johnson, like, listen, bro, you got to get tired of losing. And when you can put a face to it, it makes it even more difficult to keep losing. Like, you looking at the face of losing every week, every practice, every
Year.
halftime, every post
Yep.
game. That loser standing there like, well, guys, we did the best we can. Man, if you don't shut your goof ass, I bet you he did the point and called him a goof ass. I swear he did, bro. I swear he did. So
Because he
Jalen Johnson,
said it was trigger words that made him go off. You know, I know it
yeah.
was we're proud of the outcome. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm tired of hearing that process shit. Because we processively losing. Yes, I made a word processively.
Could you imagine hearing your coach say, "We feel like we did everything right," and then he comes in the locker room, it
I
looks at
know
you like,
damn well you ain't just say that.
Nah, he can't. Here's how it went, because they usually talk to the team before they go to their post game. So he came into the locker room to talk to his team and was doing that rah rah stuff, the hits principle stuff. And he's like, I'm finna hit you. What you talking about, bro? What? That's my hits principle. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Nah, let me go, bro. I'm finna hit him. And then they literally escorted this man out the locker room. He goes and gives his press conference and
He
double down.
escort, he left. He escort, he
He
left.
got up out of there like
Yeah, I
put
take
his
a
finger up. Then his mod gonna double triple down on it, and then the next day gonna come out and double triple down on it again, even while they deliberating on his job
and
status.
blame Caleb to some degree.
Right, like, dude, you got to be sick in the head, and finally, people are complaining about the fact that the Bears should have fired him before he did his press conference. I don't care about none
As
of that.
long as you do it.
yeah.
Like, it's Bush League, and it makes the Bears look bad as an organization, and coaches and other teams are upset. I don't care. I do not care. Eberflus needed to think he still had his job just so they can pull the rug from underneath his goof head. Real talk, bro. I don't care, bro. I
This
do
how your
not care.
players feel every game when they look like they about to win and you fuck up at the end.
Exactly.
That's
And he
exactly how they feel.
he deserved it. Now he's sitting at home drinking milk straight from the carton and making his wife mad.
With his pockets fat.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he stay at home, be rich, my guy. You got it. You made it to the top. You rich, but it is what it is. All right, if y'all want to hear anything else about the Chicago Bears, head on over to Chicago Bears Central, where Hayes, C-Dub, and Bobby hold it down with daily content. All right, moving right along to the Chicago Bulls. Chicago Bulls last night, they did what they were supposed to do. They did what they were supposed to do. They went and they just was this his home game last night, or was it on the
Yep.
road?
Home
You
game.
know,
Because I don't know, because we don't be winning at the crib, so it felt like it was a road game the way we got the W last night. It was a balanced attack, man. Zach LaVine did his thing. All the starters did their thing. You had a triple double from Josh Giddey. We couldn't even really hate on him last night. You had a double double from Nikola Vucevic. Besides Julian Phillips, every starter scored double figures. Everybody looked motivated. Matis Buzelis had the game of his career last night off the bench with 20 points, 5 rebounds. And listen, and Taylor Horton Tucker came in and gave you some good spot minutes as well. And Lonzo Ball looked decent as well. The Bulls did what they were supposed to do last night, fellas.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I didn't get to see most of the second quarter just because I was at work. Um, so I'm kind of pissed off because I missed a lot of good shit. But the game was good. It was one of those games where the Bulls showed that, hey, if we go against a team that sucks, we can win. I mean, they should have won. That's pretty much like the Nets were basically without like 6 of their best players.
Mm-hmm.
It's not much to celebrate.
Mm-mm.
ain't much to talk about either. They won. They beat the half of they probably G League a night. They probably had to call some of them motherfuckers over. But yeah, like I think my biggest coming from is just Montes. 20 points, 4 for 5 from 3, 7 for 10. Best game of his career so thus far. Cool. And Giddey is gonna be raw against trash competition. That's what I gained from it.
Yep. And Zach LaVine had his stretch where he was on fire. Bulls got 3 more games before their 11-day off period for the in-season tournament.
I need
They
it.
played the Spurs, the Pacers, and the Sixers. All very winnable games, even though the Spurs are 11-9. They're the best team in terms of record left in these next 3 games. Hey, if the Bulls can go on a nice little win streak, win 2 out of 3 or all 3 of those games, they'll find themselves 1 game out under 500 going into this de facto break. How y'all feeling about their chances? 2 of the games are at home, one of them's on the road.
I don't care as long as
Thank
we
you.
look good. I just want to pick. I don't care this year. Like, I've gotten myself to the point where I'm happy. We could lose, we could win. Just look okay. Like, it's the opposite of the Bears. I don't care if the Bulls win the entire game and lose in the fourth. Hey, good, you
I don't
lost.
even care if they look okay because it just looks bad to me. I don't care.
Well, I want
Like
them to look good. I want my young people to
basketball.
look good.
Like when I tell you, I have no joy watching Bulls basketball. There's just nothing there. Soulless. I feel nothing. It's empty.
He
It's a
said
void.
he a light skinned girl in that balloon popping contest. I feel nothing. Oh man. All right, if y'all want to hear anything else about the Chicago Bulls, head on over to Chicago Bulls Central, where Hayes is definitely holding it down. You might see some of us popping in on pregame, postgame, so on and so forth throughout the season. Listen, there's not much news on the Chicago White Sox. They still ain't traded nobody. They retained a bunch of the managers from last season, and I know that sounds weird, but from a baseball perspective, managers matter because their relationships. So I don't think that's really a bad thing for the Chicago White Sox to retain, some of the players, some of the managers they retain in terms of how they're dealing with the people down in the farm systems. Chicago Cubs made a couple of moves. They made a move to sign a pitcher yesterday. If you missed that, head on over to Chicago Cubs Central. If you missed the news on the manager, head on over to Chicago White Sox Central. The Blackhawks got whooped on last night by the Toronto Maple Leafs 4-1. Head on over to Chicago Blackhawks Central for news there. Back to the Bulls, of course. Don't forget about the Shy Bulls podcast with C-Dub and Bobby. If you ain't following that channel, you are a hater. And then you got Chicago Sky, Steve-0. Chicago Sky schedule came out, and the WNBA decided to quintuple down on the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark so-called rivalry. They play those guys 5 times next season, including opening night, in which they understand the ratings matter. The WNBA was much improved with viewership and so on and so forth last season, and the most viewed games was the Chicago Sky versus the Indiana Fever. So hey, how we feeling about this schedule, man? More games on the schedule as well with the expanded league teams in the league. So how we feeling?
Bro, I hope they really get this squad together because I swear the way this schedule ends is like the last 2 months is just pure hell. Like they play in quality competition every single night for like the last 2 months.
Bro, September bogus. Connecticut Sun, Indiana
Nigga, look at
Fever,
the end of
Vegas.
August.
Hold on. Wait. They got Connecticut, Indiana, Vegas, New York for their last
But look,
5 games of the season.
keep scrolling up though. Just keep scrolling
That's
up.
wild.
September 5th, Indiana. September 3rd, Connecticut. August 30th, Seattle. Then they got to play Phoenix before that. Then they got to play Vegas again. Then they got to play Connecticut. Then New York Liberty. Then the
Ooh.
Seattle. Then they got to play. Bro,
That's
they
crazy.
play Indiana like 6 times.
From August 7th forward, with the exception of the Golden State Valkyrie, which could be a good team because of how they pick and play. We gotta see what their team gonna look like.
In Atlanta and Washington.
Yeah, but I'm saying so from August 9th
7th.
forward or
Yeah.
7th forward, it is it's a gauntlet, bro. It's gasoline alley, as my ancestors like to say. It's
Nah,
crazy, bro.
nah, for real. But yeah, I'm just glad there's more games. Like I said, probably my most the sport I'm most enjoying to watch right now outside of football is women basketball. So I'm enjoying. I'm glad they added way more games. Hopefully we find out what's the new name for this Toronto team, and then after that we should know what the next city is gonna be because it's gonna be another
Hmm. Oh man, listen, I'm excited to see. Hopefully, we get Kennedy Carter back.
one. Lord Jesus.
I feel like if the Chicago Sky keep Kennedy Carter they got a chance to be one of the better teams in the NBA, especially depending on who they pick up. Hopefully, it's Miles out of Notre Dame. That could change the whole trajectory of this
Well, if
team.
he hooping, I don't know if she gonna make it to us. But
Yeah, she killing. But old girl in USC killing too. Kiki, she killing too. It's gonna be hard to pass up on her at
true.
number 2.
She's starting to turn around for sure.
Yeah, so she put up a 30 piece the other day. Her and
Mhm.
Juju both had like 30. So like the way I see it, man, the Chicago Sky. Listen, this is a turning point for them as a franchise, as an organization, and it's gonna be fun to see. It's gonna be fun to watch. Hopefully, fun to see, fun to watch. We just need to see some development from Angel Reese, from Camila Cardoso, and bring back Kennedy Carter to form that nucleus with whoever they're going to be drafting. And they still got to do some work in free agency. They still got to sign some shooting because right now they still that's their biggest Achilles heel is nobody can really shoot the three on this team.
No, for real. Definitely. That's why I feel like Kennedy is such a mandatory. You got to keep her. I don't give a fuck what you got to pay her. Keep her.
All right. All right, y'all. So y'all already know what it is. Follow Chicago Sky Central if you want any more news and update there where Hayes and Steve0 speaks holding it down. And that's it, man. Quick little 20-minute little in and out you dig for you guys. Appreciate all the love and support. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, engage within the comment section. We want to hear what you guys thinking about the Chicago Bears, the Bulls, the Blackhawks, the White Sox, Cubs, Chicago Sky. All of it, man. And if you ain't following each channel individually, you bogus, bro. That's it. You bogus. You like Hell's Chicken without mild sauce. You just eat the chicken straight up with no mild sauce. You bogus. All right, y'all. We're going to holler at y'all next time. Y'all got anything else, Steve0 and Q?
Pray.
Don't forget to pray. Peace.